Hi there, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. We've got some great news today. The makers of Divi, Elegant Themes, have just upgraded Divi 5 here and given the text a whole new makeover, and we can add gradients. As you can see, we can add images behind text, and we can add text strokes, which for anybody that doesn't know is the little line, the white line outside the letters there. Really easy to do, just been updated. I'm using Divi 5 version 5.7.4 here. So upgrade your Divi and I'll show you exactly how to do this. I've got a page open here. Let's just get rid of it. We'll start from scratch. So we basically got a new page here. Divi puts in a section for us. I'm going to hit the green tab to add a new row. I'm going to put a single column in mine. I'm going to use a simple heading module for everything today. And it pops it in there. Just pop in what you want it to say. Gradient. As you can see, it's up there. Now I'm going to make it huge so we can see what's going on. So I'm going to go over to design. We're using the heading module, as you can see there. In design, I'm going to go down to the heading text. Each one should really be reserved for your main heading title, what your page is about. So that'll actually work for this today. I'm going to leave it on that. I'm going to change it to a more blocky, bold type font. Anton's one I use. It's up here in my recents. To audition any of these, just roll over it. It'll give you an example. Now I've got my Anton in there. Let's make it a lot bigger. Perhaps 200 pixels. Okay, well that's going to work. If we roll down a little bit more, we've got a new field here. Heading fill type. If we want to add a gradient, we can just left click on where it says none. Choose gradient, and as you can see, we've got image and we've got transparent. I'll demo both of those in a moment. We hit the gradient. Pops up a little box to add a gradient or pick a gradient. Left click on that one. Add a background gradient. I'm going to left click again. They've actually upgraded the gradient builder on this, and I'll do another video on that. To add a new gradient, just double click and it'll add a new stop for you. Pop it where you want it. Make it the color you want it by double clicking on it, popping in the color. And you can adjust these very easy by left clicking on them. It'll bring up the color. Let's pop that one in there. And of course, you can pull the blue down towards the white to make that line a little skinnier and pull the brown up and do vice versa. That's actually going to work for me. And of course, you've got all the regular options here of circular, elliptical, conical, etc. But how easy is that to put a gradient behind your text and create great titles like that? It used to be that we'd have to add a plugin or use a bit of code to do that. But as you can see, we've done it very quickly, just like that. Now, if we just look down a little bit further, it's got a heading stroke width box here. And as I mentioned earlier, the stroke is the little line, and you can put a line around your text by just incrementing up or typing in a value. It's giving it a 1 pixel stroke right around it right there. Makes it nice and sharp. Of course, you can go up and you can pick different colors for your stroke. Really easy thing to do. Okay, well, let's have a look at some of the other features. That's the gradient for us. What about the image? If I click on that, we've got to add an image. And usually for this sort of thing, it's a good idea to put a colorful one in. Let's pop that one in there. And again, we've got an instant image background there. And as you can see, we can set it to cover. We can change the position of the fill. We can make it repeat if we've got a small image right there. And we can blend it with the background color of the actual text itself if you want to do that right there. Really nice little feature. Now if we roll back up here, let's select transparent. Boom. And we're left with our gradient text there. But because we've got a stroke on it, that's really nice. And of course, if we were to put an image behind it, let's go back into our section. Background's always under content. There it is. Third tab. Let's grab an image. Throw this little fella in there. Now while I'm in the section, let's make this section full page by going to design, sizing. I'm going to give it a minimum height of 100 VH viewable height. So it'll always be full screen on any device that you view it on. And we've got our text at the top there. Barely see it. I'll change that stroke color so you can see it in a moment. And let's pull it down to the middle. Still in the section, we can do that under design. If we roll up to the top, go to layout, it should be set to flex, which it is. I want to pop everything in the middle, so I'm going to go down to justify content, hit center. Perfect. Now let's click back on our heading module. Over in design, we'll go back to our heading text here. Go down to that stroke. Let's just change that color to a white. There we go. Then of course, if you want to, you can take that stroke size up. Really nice little effect there. And of course, the one that I had originally, I had a little gradient in there. Similar stroke, I had just that. So you can come up with some fantastic effects really easy using this new system. Now, I've only scratched the surface of it, so I suggest you upgrade and start playing around, because you really can come up with some wonderful designs really quickly. I'm really impressed with this. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you have any questions either about Divi 4 or Divi 5, pop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you or make a little demo video just like this one. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.